Welcome to Dungeons and Dragons and Dummies, a weekly podcast following a group of friends as they battle across a homebrewed world called Antiriath in Dungeons and Dragons 5th edition. Step into the mystical world of Antiriath and follow as our party of dummies adventure across the lands. Talik Grug, half orc, half fighter, the Mystery, played by Taylor. The Eclarian Shadow, half elf ranger from the Eclarian Mountains, played by Seth. And a Learlock Bloodhair, a Harengon cleric, played by Joey. Last but not least, the creator of our beautiful world, the man of many voices, and our dungeon master, Sam. Hello everyone and welcome back to the show. Thank you so much for joining us. At the time of recording this, it is the middle of May, and in August, in almost exactly 3 months, we will be releasing a Patreon, which we are super excited, and we're going to have an all-new campaign along with a lot of other cool little goodies that we have discussed here and posted on our Instagram and have teased and alluded to, but we're super excited, so stay tuned for updates there. We've already begun recording and getting ready for the release of that second campaign, and it is going to be an epic, awesome adventure with a lot of cool people that you've never heard in our main show, along with our regular cast of characters. So in our last few episodes, the party makes it back to Okrajest after clearing the Aurochs from the Valley of Cinders. They decide to visit Jekfree first at his home and have their fortunes told. A Learlock volunteers first, and after some hesitation, Talik volunteers to have his fortune told. A Learlock gets some strange readings. The fortune is stained red, signifying some sort of curse. Talik has an interaction with his mother through the ring of mind shielding that he wears. After that, they decide to go visit with the Baron. Jekfree told the party that the Baron was the one who started the fire in the woods north of the Valley of Cinders. The party was skeptical and did not believe Jekfree, but after interacting with the Baron, he admits to doing it, saying that he did it to protect his town. The party has some sort of tense back and forth conversations with the Baron, who eventually pays the party their 2,400 gold, and they leave Baron Shunfire's estate. They decide to not even spend the night in town after the tenseness of their disagreement with Baron Carnor Shunfire, and they set up camp outside in the woods. Shadow goes and stops by Jekfree's and tells him that he was right about the Baron starting the fire and to come meet them in the woods, that he would like to have his fortune told as well. Jekfree tells Shadow's fortune and reveals that Shadow has a royal bloodline, among some other things related to the Archfey and his Warlock Pact. The party then receives an urgent mission from Bushi back at the Confluence Guildhall, saying that there is another tower similar to the Old Moon Tower far north in the Eclarian Mountains called the Rising Sun Tower, and he also marks one of his friends Theolin's house on the map for them. So we begin a old school hex crawl, traveling multiple days and multiple miles north through the Eclarian Mountains. On their first day of travel, they spot some footprints in the dirt and are ambushed by giant spiders, and that is where we pick up here as we roll initiative.
You're going up into the mountains, and Talik finds some what appear to be tracks, but they're just like point holes in the dirt around this kind of rock outcropping. As you're looking around and paying attention, Shadow, you actually hear the clicking sound of some nasty jointed creature, for lack of a better word. And it alerts you to the giant spiders that come crawling over a nearby rock. And so they are not going to have surprise on you guys, but we're going to need to roll initiative.
All right.
Oh my goodness.
The spiders.
It had to be spiders. 11.
I'm very excited for the record, Sam. I think you're doing
For
a
the
good
for this thing, yeah, I'm excited too.
Yep.
10.
This is awful.
Giant spiders coming over a hill towards you.
In any
It's Joey's
scenario,
favorite
it's
thing.
my least favorite creature on the planet.
Oh man, I feel really bad.
You should.
I don't really feel that bad.
I know. Look at those beady little goose sacks on their face.
Oh, wait until you see the image that is just like, here's just the stock image
Oh,
for
I'm not.
the giant spiders.
Mm-mm.
Oh god, he's glorious. What a beautiful beast.
That is unsettling.
He's so gooey, like you said. He's a real juicy boy.
Oh God.
It would have cost you nothing to not post that.
I got 2 people not a fan of the spiders, so. Okay, so yeah, these are giant spiders. They come over, they're mechanically large creatures. Yeah, we're gonna have to roll initiative. I believe y'all already rolled, so I'm going to roll their initiative real quick and throw us on the board.
Ooh.
And yeah, here we go. So Shadow, you are up first. I'm gonna say you were in the Vanguard because you're the Vanguard guy. So yeah, nobody has a surprise round. They were planning to ambush you, but failed to do so. They're all up on a cliff and come crawling over it. They're a mix of being like 20 to 30 to 40 feet above you.
Shit.
Okay, so Shadow's just gonna look up at them, and are they beasts?
Oh yeah, they're beasts.
Spiders.
Okay, so Shadow just looks up and goes, "Give it a blah, blah, huh, huh," and just fires an arrow.
Okay.
So the one directly in front
This
of
guy
me,
here?
far right. Yeah, that guy. So nat 20.
Okay, I guess that's kind of unfortunate that you don't get the bonus of Drekbin getting 20s easier, but who cares? You got it anyways. Crit it up.
With Colossus Slayer, no, because he doesn't have. Anyway, I'm so confused by this. Have any bonuses stacked? It's just a nat 20 with Drakebin.
Ooh la la.
Still should be some damage.
Okay, so that will be 21 damage because I rolled 2 8s.
Wow. It is not quite enough to kill him, but it shoots straight through his thoracic region and leaves a hole. Not
Yes.
thoracic. That's
Mhm.
a
Yeah.
dinosaur thing.
Yeah,
That's right. No.
yeah. That's
Thorax.
Right. It's got a thorax.
Yeah, okay.
Thoracic.
Yeah.
You outsmarted yourself.
I did. Lord, help me.
They were so good, you doubted yourself.
So shoots right through it, and it's bleeding. everywhere.
Ooh.
I mean, it's just
yeah.
it's
Don't let me
just-
forget that on its
just
turn.
fucking bleeding bad. And then Shadow immediately looses an arrow at the next one to the left of the one he's already struck. 15. No, 24
Oh.
to hit. 24 to hit.
Yeah, that's a hit.
Whoa.
Ooh, roll again.
I'm gonna roll
Critted.
again to crit it, and that'll be 19 plus
God.
9, 28.
Plus
All right.
9.
So
Crit this boy.
once again, we will roll a 6 and a 7. So 13 plus 18 damage to that one, and it's bleeding everywhere.
Okay. Also not dead, obviously, but also hurting.
Yes, obviously.
Reckon them.
And then at that point, Shadow's just gonna be like, "Let them have it, boys."
All right. They are going to do the same as this first one shoots a web down at Talik and your horsey. So a big
Okay.
web comes flying down at you. It's only a 16 to hit.
Misses.
So he misses you, but then he's going to run down the hill here and come up and try to bite you. I was gonna say off your horse, but he's just gonna try to bite you. That is a 14 to hit. 2 misses. He struggles to get through your armor. His big pinchers are kind of chomping at you. That's his turn. This one is going to crawl down the hill a little ways before shooting a web at a Learlock. Ooh, that is going to be a 20 total?
Yeah, that hits.
All right. So you get hit by the web. So you are restrained by webbing. You have to use an action to beat a strength check to burst out, or it can be attacked and cut. But the real problem is that means he has advantage on you because you're restrained. So he's going to crawl down and try to bite you. Oh my god, it's a 19 to hit. I'm pretty sure that's your AC, isn't it?
Yep.
Okay. Couple things are gonna happen. First off, you're gonna take 8 piercing damage as his fangs sink into you.
Okay.
And then I need you to make me a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. 7.
As his fangs sink into you, holy shit! First off, the poison, you just feel it, boom, boom, course into your veins as you take 16 poison damage. And then, as it bites you, Talik, looking from behind, it's very clear to you, you see little sparks of lightning go through it, and it's like a fucking taser just hits you, and you are paralyzed by it.
Shit.
But he also feels the poison and the pierce, so he might be a little bit more confused, and he's wrapped up in a web. So
Damn,
it's
son.
basically Alirlock's worst day, I think.
I'm restrained and paralyzed.
Restrained and paralyzed. I don't know what that's going to do to you mechanically.
And poison.
I
Poison.
think that kills me mechanically.
You explode.
Incapacitated, can't move or speak. Any attack that hits me from someone that is within 5 feet of me is an automatic crit.
And they have advantage to make that attack.
Yep. I automatically failed strength and dexterity saving throws.
Nasty.
It's your turn.
Okay. What do I need to make? Con save?
Con save. Yep.
16.
Okay. That is a success. So you are no longer paralyzed, but you make the save at the end of your turn. So that is your turn, unfortunately.
Cool. Still on the ground.
Oh, I wanted you to make me a roll for, what was the horse's name? It was really good.
Dorian, yeah.
Dorian. Make me a dexterity check with Dorian.
18.
He manages to keep you in the saddle. He scuttles to the side as you start to inverted pendulum fall over on him and keeps you up. So you are still in the saddle as you regain your control of your body.
Dorian is a good boy.
But your turn is over. Talik, it is your
Good
turn.
girl. I'm gonna
Oh,
whip
right.
around on revenge and take a swing at the spider that's on me with the longsword of valid light.
Okay.
First attack's a 14. I'm gonna use a precision die to add a D8 to that, and it was a 7, so 21 to hit. Man, I get to add 7 to the damage. Am I allowed to use my sword two-handed while I'm riding a horse? Never
Yeah.
asked you that.
Yeah,
Okay.
you are. I was literally just thinking, I was like, I was imagining you doing it one hand, and I was like, well, but mechanically, there's no reason that you'd have to do that.
Okay, I do 18 regular damage, including the superiority die,
Okay.
and
he's
then I
still up.
do 1 necrotic.
He is still up.
I'll take another swing at him. I'm gonna use another precision die. I rolled a 14, so I'm gonna roll another D8. I got a 6, so 20 to hit.
20 hits.
13 plus 6, 19 more regular damage, and then the necrotic takes over, and I do 4 more necrotic to him.
Oh man, so you take this guy out, just
Okay, that's what I was hoping.
stab him in the head, and he settles down to the ground.
And then I'm gonna do something pretty wild. I'm gonna ride over towards Alirlock, and with a bonus action, as I ride by on his right, on the opposite side of the spider, I am gonna have this green energy fill up inside of me, and I'm gonna use a new spell that I learned when we leveled up. And I am going to reach out and grab Alirlock as he's wrapped up in this web and just all fucked up. And I'm going to cast Dragon's Breath on him.
Ooh. Okay, what does that do?
Dragon's Breath takes 1 bonus action to cast. It's a concentration spell that lasts up to 1 minute. And I imbue him with the power to spew magical energy from his mouth.
Oh my god.
It does 3d6s of damage of my chosen type,
What the
which will be
fuck?
acid.
Okay.
Dex 15. It does half on a save.
Why is this giving me acid reflux? Okay, so Alirlock, you
That's amazing.
feel a welling of magical burning energy in your throat.
You can use that within the next minute, as long as I keep concentration. You have to use an action to use it.
Okay, it is the spider's turn. Both of these guys were bleeding. Seth, you want to roll the bleed on these guys?
Con save first?
I think no. They'll take this one tick and then they'll get a save.
Okay, so they get a d12
Oh, because they're beasts. Oh man.
of bleed. Yeah. So the first one, the one on the right, gets 6 bleed.
That is just enough to kill him. So as he's coming down the
Nice.
mountain, he runs out of steam and falls off the mountain.
Hell yeah. And then the other one will take 5 bleed.
Okay, that guy is still alive, so he comes scrambling down the mountain. He's gonna do the patented web and then run and bite. So he web attacks for 18. Does that hit? Shadow?
18.
Okay, so you are restrained.
Okay, so he has not damaged me yet.
No, he has not damaged you.
Okay, and how far was he when he hit me?
He was like 30 feet up, 20 feet up. He
Okay,
shot the
okay.
web down at you, and so now he's scurrying down to try to bite you.
Gonna take my reaction at disadvantage and swing my glaive. Oh, 15.
15 hits.
Hits. Okay.
Yeah, this guy's pretty low.
So the glaive comes, he's just kind of sticking the glaive out and rolls 11 damage on the glaive.
Oh, yeah. So as he comes down the thing, he's coming in for a bite. He thinks he's gotcha and just, surprise! Right to the mouth.
Right, runs right into the glaive.
As you're celebrating that you're cleaning these guys up pretty well, you see another 4 crest the top of the hill.
Oh shit, we got more!
Shadow, it's your turn. You are restrained.
I'm still restrained even though that guy's dead?
Well, yeah, it's not magical webbing.
Okay, so what do I do?
You can attack it. It has a pretty low AC and low HP, or you can use a strength check that's also decently low to try to just burst out. I guess you'd want to use a strength check because attacking you'd be at disadvantage.
How close are these guys to each other?
The ones up top,
Yeah.
well, they're all about 10 feet apart.
Okay. How well does webbing restrain you from teleporting?
I would say that this non-magical webbing wouldn't restrain you from teleporting at all. There's nothing in restrained that says that you have trouble casting spells, so yeah, you're fine.
So Shadow is going to use Misty Step, and he's going to disappear, and he's going to reappear right here.
I guess you have to leave your horse behind.
Oh, you're going up there with them.
The moment he appears, he's going to cast Arms of Adar at level 2.
Okay, so you're just casting spells, you're just...
So that was my bonus action for Misty Step, and then right when I get there, Arms of Adar. So they need to make strength saving throws.
Okay.
Both of these spiders.
Good, not great. I'm gonna guess one's a fail and one's a success. One's a 11 and one's a 20.
The 20 succeeds.
Okay, so this guy got the 20, this guy got the 11.
Okay. Oh, so that'll be 12 necrotic damage.
Alright. Okay, cool.
Nice. Me and Alirlock are down there with one of them.
I'll end my turn.
Okay. The one next to Alirlock, he is going to... You're still webbed, aren't you? I'm really sorry, Alirlock, but this guy's hungry. He is going to bite you. Oh my god, even with advantage, that is a 15 to hit.
No, that does not hit.
Okay, so he is going to try to bite you. He can't get through your armor, and so what he's going to do is he's actually going to try to grapple you to start dragging you away. We're going to do a contested strength check as he tries to grab you so that he can drag you away.
I have a question. Since I'm literally right here in touch range, can I help? Can I try and grab him and pull him back?
Attack of opportunity range.
I'll say when he starts, if he gets him and starts dragging him away, I will give you the option with your attack of opportunity to either swing at him or try to like grab him and contest.
Okay.
But let's see if he even grabs him first. So his total was a 7. What was your total?
18.
Okay, so even all tied up, he wrenches himself away, and it is Learlock's turn. You are wrapped up in webs, and a spider is trying to pull you off of your horse so that he can take you who knows where and do who knows what to
So
you.
I am strictly just restrained currently.
You are just restrained. You broke through the paralysis last turn.
I would like to attempt to cast Guiding Bolt at 5th level at this spider.
Oh!
Holy fuck.
That is directly in front of me. Unfortunately, because I'm restrained, I have disadvantage.
Well, don't forget your acid spit.
Oh, I do have that.
Yeah, and they make a save. Taylor, is that
Yeah, it's half damage on a save. It's a Dex 15.
Dex 15? Okay. He got a 13.
I rolled 3d6, and I got 3 5s.
Oh,
Hell yeah!
Okay,
Let's go.
so you're just tied up in this thing, and you feel this like welling in your throat, and you just spew it out on this guy and just coat him in acid. 15 does not kill him. He hadn't been injured yet, but he doesn't like it. He no likey.
That's great. I am shocked by what just erupted from my maw of a herringon mouth. As a bonus
yeah.
action, I'm also going to cast Spiritual Weapon.
Oh, baby. Roll it up. Roll the attack.
27,
That's definitely a hit.
6 damage with Spiritual Weapon. So Teardrop Sword materializes in midair. and
Cuts
just
off one of
takes
his
a
back legs.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm going for.
Oh, he just... And he's scrambling. He's doing that weird thing spiders try to curl up when they're dying, but he's not
Oh, that's
quite
the worst.
dead. And he's trying to... He's got like one hand on the back of the Darlajing Unlimited as he's trying to get up to eat you. What's the horse's name?
Dorian.
Dorian.
Oh
Yeah.
god, classic Sam. Darjeeling Unlimited from Doria.
There's something wrong with the way my brain works.
It really is.
It's Talik's turn.
Alright, I'm gonna loop around, get away from Learlock just a hair, come back this way, and I'm going to
Hold on a second. I
Yeah?
think you'd get an AOO if you tried to...
What? Learlock and his horse were between us.
I'll give you 3/4 cover, but I think he tried to
Okay,
get
that's
you.
fair. Go ahead.
All right, so you add 5 to your AC.
So it's 23.
And he rolled a 1, so
Oh, pretty close.
all right, go ahead.
Alright, I'm gonna use a sorcery point, and I'm going to cast a twin spell, and I'm gonna throw a firebolt at the guy right next to a Learlock and try and finish him off, and then I'm gonna throw one up the ridge as it kind of splits off as I cast it at this one here next to Shadow.
Nice.
So I cast
One
2
that did more
firebolts.
damage. All right, let's see it.
First one is 22 to hit.
Definitely hit.
And it does... Alright, 11 damage to the one by Learlock.
Okay, you finish him off.
Hell yeah. And then the one that splits off towards the top of the ridge is a 14 to hit.
That hits.
Alright. Ooh, and that one does 9 fire damage to him.
All right, he is still up, but he's hurting too.
I will end my turn.
Okay. All right, so we are into the rest of them. You just killed this one, so he's off the list.
So we only have the ones up on the ridge with Shadow.
It's just the 4 new ones. Yep, all the ones
Okay.
the first spawn is all dead. Yeah, they're gonna swarm Shadow. This first one runs over to try to get you. He's gonna start with a web. He's gonna try to web you. 13 to hit.
That's a miss.
Okay, and then he's gonna run up and try to bite you.
Okay.
total of 10.
Miss. Shadow's up there just dipping and dancing.
All right, it's the one right next to you. He's
Okay.
going to do the same thing. He really wants to get you webbed. 12 on the web. He's going to try to bite you. 9 on the bite. All right, it's this other one behind you. He's going to go for the web first. Ooh, 20 on the web.
So that'll web me.
Okay, so now you're restrained. Now he's rolling with advantage. One was a 1. The other one's an 18 on the die.
Okay. So that'll hit.
Okay.
The moment. Okay, tell me the damage.
Okay. Piercing damage is 4,
Okay.
but then you're going to need a con save. So you tell me what happens the moment he hits you.
So the moment he hits me, I just point my finger at him, and hellish flames surround him.
Ooh, okay.
Level 2 hellish rebuke has been cast,
Oh,
and
man.
he needs to make a dexterity saving throw.
I think he passed it. Well, it's going to be tight. 17?
So he passed it by 1, so he's going to take half of 3d10 fire damage.
Oh my god. Okay, well, he's dead. Unless you roll just like ungodly low.
20 fire damage.
Okay,
So 10.
yeah.
10
So
total
he
fire
dies, but not before injecting you with an electrifying venom
damage. Okay.
and fang bite. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
So that'll be a 20.
Oh, you pass. So you take half of 7. So you take 3 hit points of poison damage, and you are not poisoned or paralyzed.
Okay. So I've pirouetted the first 2, and I've slain the other ones, and I'm restrained.
And yeah, and now the last one comes in, and he's gonna get to bite twice.
He'll miss.
Nope, 19 for the first one.
Okay.
So 5 damage on the pierce, not too bad there, but con save.
16.
That's a success. Okay, so we take half of this. Ooh, bigger roll. Half of 12.
Okay.
And then he's gonna try to bite you again. Oh,
Okay.
20 total.
Okay.
5 on the pierce, con save.
Con save is a 14.
That's a pass. So you take half of 9, so 4 more poison damage. And then it is your turn, and you are restrained, and somehow, through all of that, not paralyzed. Poor Joey.
Restrained and not
For
paralyzed.
me.
So,
3 of them on you.
if I cast a spell that does not require me to move, is it still a disadvantage?
If it has an attack roll, it's at disadvantage.
It
Unless
does not have an attack roll.
yeah, if it's something where they make a save, they'll just have to make the save.
Talik and Alirlock can just hear Shadow giggling with glee, and he's standing there with the
My.
webs around him, and he's so excited to be back in the foothills battling the spider beast. And he just looks at the 3 that are still around him, and these just arms of violence sprout out around him and just start pummeling these spiders across the face, and they all need to make strength saving throws.
All right, starting with the one over here. He is going to roll a 15.
Fail.
Okay, next one is a 5.
Fail.
Next one is also a 5. Okay,
Okay.
they all 3
Oh,
fail.
yeah.
Makes
So they're
math
gonna
easy.
take 3d6 necrotic damage. Oh,
Ooh,
so 9 necrotic damage
it's pretty
to
good.
each one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I rolled 2 2s.
Okay. That doesn't kill any of them. The other one was barely injured, so they're all still up.
Okay, and I don't know if I have any capability of trying to do anything with the webbing right now.
No, you got to take your action to break the webbing.
Right. Okay.
You
How far away are Talik and Alirlock?
about 30 feet down.
Okay, so Shadow is going to concentrate really hard on his Fey powers and bless all 3 of us. Oh no, that's an action. not a bonus
That's an action. Yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be bless is a good spell. I think it might be too good if it was a bonus action.
Yeah, no, you're right. I read that completely wrong. Okay, no big deal. I'm gonna cast Hunter's Mark on the one that's most damaged. Is that the one on my left
This one
or
here.
to my right?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna just cast Hunter's Mark on him.
Look how cute they are when I like pick them up and spin them around.
Okay, sorry,
Okay,
that
well-
was an incredibly long turn with them all attacking me and then me doing a bunch of nonsense. So
I'm sure Joey and Taylor don't mind not being attacked. Joey, it is your turn. You are at the bottom of this little hill. They're about 30 feet up from you.
Can I make take my action to break out of this webbing?
Yeah, make me a strength check.
12.
It is DC 12. So you just barely shredded it enough you can get it off of you.
Awesome. How far up the cliff did you say that was?
It's 30 feet up.
Spiritual weapon's not going to make it up there, but it can get like 20 feet. So that's my turn.
Okay. Yeah, it would be half speed to climb up the wall. So
For
you
the
wouldn't be able to make it
spiritual
very
weapon?
far. No. I'm saying like if you were trying to get
Oh.
up there. So
Yeah, no.
no, you're not going towards the spiders.
No, not one bit.
Solid, it is your turn.
All right, you got 3 alive up there still.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to use another sorcery point and twin my firebolt and throw 2 firebolts up there.
Hell yeah.
And the first one on the guy to the far left that's alive is going to be a 20 to hit. Ooh, 17 damage on 2d10s.
I was about to say I was going to give him half cover, but with a 20 to hit, that wouldn't matter. He had 17 HP left.
Let's go.
Let's go.
It just kind of whips around the edge of the corner and pops him right in the face.
And then which one of these other 2 is the most hurt?
On my right.
The one on the edge here that he...
Okay, I'll throw the other one at him. Ooh, I think I missed that one. A 12 to hit.
12 is a miss.
Second fireball just flies past Shadow's head.
Still getting used to slinging 2 of these at once.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It is the spider's turn, and you did not unrestrain yourself, so this first one is going to try to grab you to drag you away. I need you to make me a contested strength check.
Okay. That'll be a 25.
He rolled decent. Okay, he didn't roll that good.
Shadow just got his heels dug and he's just growling at the spider.
He's trying to grab you with like his front 2 hands, and they're like coming off of you, and he gets pissed and he goes in for a bite. He's gonna try to paralyze you
spiders
first.
having hands, and I really don't like that image.
You know,
Yeah, that's
like
awful.
fleshy fingers on the end.
Okay.
19 to hit.
You could have been paid $0 to say that ever. Yeah, no.
The
That's
Pierce
a- that's a
is
hit.
9. He really sinks it in this time.
Really
I need
sinks
the
it
con
into
save.
me. Con save. Fail.
Sinks it into you.
You fail, so he really does sink it in. So you take all of the 9 poison damage, and you are paralyzed.
Another 9 damage on top of the 9 piercing? Is that what
Yep.
you're saying? Okay.
Yep. And this
Paralyzed.
other one
He's paralyzed. Dude.
is going to grab you, and I believe if you're paralyzed, I don't think there's anything you're going to be able to do to stop that.
Can't move or speak. The creature automatically fails strength and dexterity saving
Yeah,
throws.
Okay,
attack rolls
yeah,
against
that's the
creature
part we
animal.
needed.
Okay.
So, yeah, you automatically fail. So he is going to grab you and drag you off 30 feet away. Y'all just see Shadow get drug off, all wrapped up. And this one is going to scurry after them. Shadow, it is your turn. You are being drug away by the spiders.
What are my options?
You are paralyzed. Your only option is to roll a con save at the end of your turn to try to unparalyze.
Okay. Rolling a con
Yeah.
save.
Sorry.
Gotta be a fail.
Oh my god.
Big fat
that's a 5.
Yeah.
Alirlock, Shadow's going away.
I am going to dimension door off of my horse. Wait. Did I get rid of that spell? Mother. I'm going to
God,
climb the cliff face like
crap.
I'm dimension dooring up the cliff.
Wait, what?
I'm going to climb the cliff really quickly.
Oh, okay. Like, how are you going to climb the cliff quickly?
As quickly as I can.
Okay. It's,
Oh, wait, no. So sorry. I was looking at the wrong section. I do have dimension door. I'm going to dimension door on the top of the cliff.
okay.
I'm here.
Okay. Yeah, you see Shadow being carried away. You can still move. You have your movement.
Yeah. Okay, so yeah, I do want to get him within melee to my absolute regret right here with this guy.
Okay.
And also, can I recast Spiritual Weapon and get rid of that other one and recast it up here?
Yeah, I believe it's a free action at any time to dispel a concentration. So
Okay.
you can do that and it'll disappear.
Well, it's not a concentration spell.
What the fuck, this spell? God.
It's just a spell.
What?
But I don't think you can have more than one up, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, you can't have more than one up. That's for
It just
damn
lasts
sure.
for a minute.
Okay, yeah, the old one disappears, then a new one appears. Where do you want the new one? What the hell, this spell, man?
I want it on the right there's great.
It's like, oh yeah, of course you can. You just stop concentrating on it. Oh no, it's just here. I don't have to concentrate on it.
That's my action. Or my turn.
I
realized
to attack
I left
when you resummon it. Broke ass spell.
19.
That'll hit. Which one are you attacking?
Oh my god. The one on my directly in front of me.
Okay.
That's 4 damage.
Oh, well, he's still alive.
Anyway, that's my turn.
Alright, Talik, what do you got? You are down the hill and even farther back. They start carrying him off farther forward, away from you guys.
Do I have an angle on him?
You definitely don't have an angle on them.
How many are
barely
left?
See. You know there were 2 left.
Fuck it. I'm getting impatient. I'm gonna whip the Cape of the Montebank around me and whip myself up there.
Those poor horses are like, what is going on?
Literally everyone just disappeared off the top.
I'm gonna use Action Surge. Take an
Okay.
additional action.
Okay,
Try and
alright.
finish these fuckers off.
These hot boys.
I'll take an attack.
They're both fairly weak. You might can finish them.
Swingy swing. Longsword of Held Light. First swing is a 17 to hit.
Snicker snack, my friend. Snicker snack.
I do 9 regular damage and 7 necrotic.
Oh, that's enough. It wasn't enough, but then it was.
Murdered.
So you kill the one that has a hold of shadow.
I do a front flip,
A front
somersault,
flip.
and I jump on top of the back of the last one. Take another swing as I try and stab down
my
on it
God.
with a 23 to hit.
You know what? Let it ride.
I do 15 regular damage and 7 necrotic. 22 total damage to it.
That one dies too. So yeah, y'all are out of initiative.
And then I take the longsword of Pallid Light and I lick the spider blood off of the length of the blade as I stare
Jeez.
into Learlock's eyes.
I'm going to just dimension doorway again.
Oh my god, I was hoping you were just gonna puke acid all over him.
Gonna go back to my horse.
He just burps up a little acid bubble.
And you ride all the way back to the confluence.
So is Shadow awake?
Yeah, so the paralysis lasts at most a minute, so you'll either shake it off with saves.
Shadow wakes up and he's looking around and he's like, "Fuck yeah, guys! That was awesome! Hell yeah! I freaking love this mountain range." And just dusts himself off and starts climbing back down to his horse.
Oh my gosh. Okay, and yeah, I think that's a good spot to call it. We will continue the
We level up.
that
just
was
kidding.
no, you leveled up last time.
We're
That
not even
was-
close.
One hex of the day. Y'all can all roll one more survival and perception for the next hex, and we'll end. That way we'll end at the end of a day instead of in the middle of a day.
Okay, roll a survival. Got a 2
We're on survival.
or an 8.
I'm gonna roll survival.
7.
Oh boy. 12.
Wow. So it's a little bit harder to find things in the foothills. A Learlock finds enough for one person, enough food and water for one person for one day. Otherwise, y'all have to eat your rations today.
Okay. I'm
It's
back
okay.
at 5 and 5 where we started.
Yeah.
I'm back at 6 and 6.
Yeah, I
Nice.
will say y'all's choice of going through the foothills might be a little bit. It's gonna make it a little bit more challenging because the DCs are higher for survival
interesting.
checks.
But we can move quicker because of Shadow.
Yes.
We move.
Yeah, y'all are able to move quicker.
A little bit of a trade.
lot quicker, and it's less scary.
Less scary.
Yep.
This is not what I consider less scary.
Find out what happens to our party next week. Check us out at dndndummies.com. And please leave us a rating and a review on your podcast app. It would mean the world to us. Hey, everybody look at the picture of the spider
Nope.
in Discord.
Nope.
Nope.
Okay, what is that acronym?
Oh God. Yeah. Great question. Great question.
A giant dick and question any awesome anal.
Cuddlingus.
Oh.
Evolution. Cloacus even better. He's looking at that
And-
spiders. All he can think about is cloacus.
That's right.
Only my. Never mind. All right, I'm done.
Extremely magical necronisms. See, I just want to make words out of all stuff.
Necronisms.
Necronisms. Everybody knows what a necronism is.
Absolutely. I've heard of it so
I'm
many
not
times.
sure you can even say
Taylor,
that word. in
do a
2024.
poll.
I don't
Taylor,
know.
do a poll on
Necronisms.
Instagram and see who all knows what a necronism is.
On that note, good night.
Good night.
Night.
Good night.
Oh.